Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cast Star here with a new reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already checked out the second channel, That Wild Spark, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and head on over. Watch the videos over there. I am kind of diversifying. So I do have a new video that was actually meant to go up yesterday. That is actually not a reading. It is a subliminal. I have a subliminal line or playlist that I'm going to do kind of a, I don't know, a section, I guess, that I'm going to do that brings in a little bit of my background and my training over on the second channel. So go check it out. I don't know if it will be live as this one goes live or if it will be after the fact, but make sure that you are over checking out that second channel. Like, share the videos. Let's get more eyes on that baby channel, get her growing, and make sure you're subscribed both to that channel and to this channel. You're more than welcome on both. We would love to have you. Also, if you haven't checked out the membership area, go ahead and check it out. There are 3 different levels. See what aligns with you, works with you, for you, right? And hop on in. We'd love to have you. All right, let's go ahead and see what you can be on the lookout for or what may be coming in and kind of a time frame for it. So let's just jump in here. Let's see. I hope you guys are having a fabulous life. Let's see. Oh, no, just the one. Okay. Well, let's see what we have. Oh, something is coming in your professional life. So we're career, professional life. Okay. Let's see, what is the time frame for this? Oh, did you see that? It was flipped over and it says November. So that is the one. Isn't that interesting? So something is going to come to full fruition, or there's going to be a major life change in your professional life in or around November. Okay, let's get some more information here. Professional life. Isn't this interesting? Some of you are going to probably notice that around probably August, September, October, that what your current profession isn't what is calling to you. It's not your heart calling. It's not it's not getting you excited, and or you're beginning to see that this is not going to work for the rest of your life, whatever your current thing is, okay, or your current thing is then, okay. There is going to be something that's coming through, showing up August, September, October, okay, so it can kind of solidify or come into reality in November. There is something that is going to be pulling at you. This could be something that has been pulling at you your whole entire life, something that you were interested in, something you found joy in, something that kind of lit you up from the inside out, maybe even when you were younger, and it's coming back around because it is something that was kind of placed upon your heart for a reason. It is part of your mission, part of your purpose, okay? Part of the reason that you are here during this time. Potentially this is something huge because it could be life-changing, and or it is meant to be. It feels very much life-changing in the way that it shows up or happens or comes through, okay? This is very interesting. Now you have the 4 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is coming through because some of you are learning a lesson. Some of you have really held finances and or penny pinched, held things close, right? Almost with a closed off fist or an iron fist, really been protective of your assets, really have made sure that you were always very, very stable. You were very good at money management or managing your finances. And for some of you, there's going to potentially be something. You got the Empress and the Five of Cups. You see something that is potentially going to shake that up. Okay, and it's going to make you kind of begin to see and or question with that Five of Cups energy whether sticking where you were, right? There's going to be a potential loss or what have you, but whether sticking where you were or where, right, is the highest benefit. For some of you, this is an energy of picking up the pieces, okay? Um, uh, August, September, October, okay, something, there's a potential loss. It could be a job loss. It could be an understanding or a seeing. For some of you, you have been at the same job for over 10 years, and you're beginning to see just how undervalued and how ungrateful the people around you are, how undervalued you are, and how ungrateful potentially your boss is. For some of you, they just pile on, pile on, pile on because you have been stable, you have been a secure person within the company, okay? And if you, I don't know, I just see somebody, I mean, it could be you, being treated just very, very badly. And some of you are like, you know what? I have been here for so long, but some of you are holding on because of a parking space or because of a title or because of maybe even an office that you have that you worked so damn hard to get, right? But then you start seeing the true colors. You start to realize just how much, for some of you, I'm getting that potentially you have to have extra classes or extra learning or something, like get credits or something like that to keep maybe a certification or licensure or something like that for your specific position, for your specific job. For some of you, there is a potential that your boss, if you are an employee of sorts, actually pays for that, or you get to travel a little bit, which is awesome if that is you. Yay. But your boss has chosen this time not to include you in that. Isn't this interesting? There is that true colors that are coming through. You are, for some of you, going to be seeing that, and it's going to come to a head. It's going to be building up August, September, October, but then in November it comes to a head, and you have this whole revelation that the whole world, right, with that Empress energy is right there. You can create your own kind of reality. You have the resources, okay? However this is working out for you, you are an asset. You are an asset. It's so interesting because before I even did this reading, I put a post on the community tab, something about being humble because you know you're replaceable, but also something, you know, being a bit cocky, I think it was, because it's a downgrade, because you know it's a downgrade. It's interesting that this is the reading that came through. You see how it all comes together, okay? So you have that creative edge. You have the resources. You have the knowledge. And for some of you, whenever this comes to a head, right, you get to be nurturing and caring and loving to yourself, because it feels very much as if that hasn't been happening in your professional life. It feels very much as if you have been being kind of a bit even used and abused, okay? But you get to use the resources, the knowledge that you have gained, the experience to move into this new kind of position or this new kind of area. Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, you have Judgment coming through here. Okay, Judgment coming through. So this is an energy of using your discernment, but also moving into that space of a second chance. For some of you, you have had a calling. You have been pulled for most of your life, right? Beginning in childhood, it feels very much like, into a specific passion or purpose, okay? And some of you just have really gone where potentially it felt logical, or maybe where somebody else ooh, that's interesting. That energy coming through. Some of you are doing something that maybe you just fell into because you didn't know what the heck you wanted to do. And you were like, okay, well, I'm just going to do this for a few minutes. For some of you, even just right out of high school. So interesting. Or just a few years out of high school. It kind of something landed in your lap and you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to do this for a few years while I figure it out, almost like gap year energy. And then the years just kept rolling on by, rolling on by, rolling on by, and you just kind of never got to it. But this is coming around. Your second chance is here for you to get to it. Okay, your actual true purpose or your true passion coming through. This does not have an age limit, by the way. This is just, I mean, it is what it is. There's no age limit. There's no like phase or place in life. It is what is meant to be, and it's coming through at the right time to change your life. Okay, for the most positive in the most beautiful way. It's bringing about this judgment. You're being self-aware rather than self-critical, understanding, you know what, I didn't have to stay here. I don't have to take this. I don't have to be, the person that is everything is piled upon, if this is you, but nothing is, is appreciated, where nothing is taken for granted. For some of you, it almost feels like your boss or your management team actually is very unkind, and speaks very angry at you, towards you, at you, not towards you. It's like they speak at you, not to you. Very interesting. Okay. But this is that discernment. This is moving from this past into your second chance, into what your heart has always been calling you towards, into what was placed on your heart, your passion, your purpose. This is going to really have that potential to change your life. You're picking up those pieces, right? It feels very much like it's coming through August, September, October, but bam, in November, you are on top of the world. I love this for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one of these little soul messages. Oh, soul truths, excuse me. Soul, whoa. Did you see that little sucker fly the F out? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. This one is it. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Right? Yeah, this feels like it's very much been bogging you down. But in November, your life changes, okay? In your professional life changes. And do you realize you do? I'm sure you do. This isn't me like telling anything new or like life shattering or earth shattering, right? This will feel earth shattering to you in that Five of Cups energy in the beginning, because you're going to feel like sadness and loss, and like a part of your identity is gone for some of you because you've been there for so long. But as you move into the second chance and this new kind of this new understanding and this new professional kind of life energy, this purpose, your passion, it's going to feel earth shattering then too, because you're going to be like, why did I wait so long? And it's going to feel so freeing and so like, yes, all the pressure taken off and all that extra icky energy that you don't have to mess with or deal with anymore. Okay, let's go back to this. And right when we have all that pressure, all that icky energy, it's difficult for us to unplug. Okay, because when stuff like that happens, it's almost as if you, for some of you, it's almost as if, or it feels as if, or I'm getting this energy that your boss or your management team actually texts you or messages you or calls you all times of the night and a day, night, and even when you're on holiday or weekend and stuff, and kind of asks you things that yeah, you will get to, right? When was the last time you couldn't stop smiling or laughing or smiling? When was the last time you didn't have this energy? Because in November, you're gonna feel like you are $1,000,000 without all this on you. That second chance coming through. Wow. Okay. It says go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or you did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. I love those laughs, those deep belly laughs. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. It says today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. Okay, because generally when you are in a space or a place of assisting others and laughing, you are laughing as well. It's an opening, it's a healing energy. Also think about it. and you might look this up. When we laugh and when we cry, our body shakes. Okay. Think about an animal out in nature who has like something happen where they feel threatened and they have to run or they have to hide or whatever it is. After the threat has passed, they shake to release that energy or that emotion. Okay. This is why laughing, crying, it is healing because it releases emotion, it releases trapped energy or assists with that. Okay, it lets us let it out. That's why you feel me. That's why dance is also, because you're moving your body. So think about that in this energy or in any energy. Okay, when things get tough and we want to try not to cry, that is assisting in trapping that emotion or that energy in the body. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Okay. Whew, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. I'm excited to see where this goes for all of us. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, be sure to check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. We would love to have you over there. Like, share the videos. Let's get more eyes on that baby channel, get her growing, and subscribe. Again, you can subscribe to both channels. You're more than welcome on both. We would love to have you. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.